Greetings, Internet. How's it going? Coming at you here from the beautiful big island of Hawaii. This is my last day here today. I wanted to share a quick recap of my 6-week Sacred Mythic journey in 6 minutes. Ready? Set? So, the physical journey. We started our adventure in Bolivia, and I met back up with Mark and Ishika, who I hadn't seen in 2 years, so it was such a nice reunion. Had my friend Aisha with me as well, who I met in Thailand, and it was just so cool for all of us to start and kind of calibrate in this beautiful place. We're getting acclimated with the weather and then the elevation as well. We went on a few hikes. It was just so beautiful. Got some incredible aerial shots, and it was a perfect way to start off the trip. So after a couple days of rest, we got in the car and made our way to Copacabana. First little mini road trip of the adventure. So we arrived in Copacabana and we got to stay at this really cool Willy Wonka type style house, and it was like spirally and circular, and it was really cool. The next day we made our way over to the island of the sun, and it's just a beautiful hike up this really cool island, and we did a little offering at the very top, made it back down the mountain for the next day where we went to the island of the moon. This was a much smaller island, but we covered so much ground, so much hiking, so much walking. After our crazy island expeditions, we made our way to Peru. We crossed the border, and our first stop was Cusco. And we got there super early in the morning. We didn't get any sleep on the bus. We had a really cool adventure around the town. We ate so much food, so many snacks. We really got to experience the city life in Peru. After a day of adventuring, we got our things ready and made our way into the Sacred Valley. And this is where shit got interesting. 5 whole days of just like retreat style, living on site, doing medicine work. It was really intense, and I have to say, I still haven't really processed all of it yet because we've just been go, go, go on this adventure. Haven't really had a chance to pause and reflect. I guess that's what I'm doing right now. We started our medicine work with some cleansing. We did a full sweat lodge, and that was so intense and so beautiful. Reminded me of the hot yoga classes back in America. And then after we did combo. This is the frog venom medicine. If you guys aren't familiar, they burn your skin, place frog venom, and then you kind of turn into a frog. And you purge all of those things that don't really serve you. It's really intense, it's really not fun, but the way you feel after is incredible. Here's, I got a little footage of my face after we took the medicine. Cute right now.
This is the frog medicine. Oh my God, I don't even recognize myself.
We did a couple other ceremonies in Peru, and then it was already over. And we were on our way back on the road, headed towards Machu Picchu. Sacred, mystical Machu Picchu. We had a day to rest, and we woke up super early, took the bus up there, and we made it into the sacred site. Incredible footage. It was such a blessing to be able to see so many sacred sites and just be in awe about how they built it, what they were doing back then. It was really fun. We also snuck the drone in. We had a little run-in with security, but we made it out safe with the footage again. And then after Machu Picchu, our 2-week Sacred Mythic journey was coming to a close, so we had to say goodbye to Aisha, and this was a beginning of the next chapter. And we got to spend 2 weeks just hanging out in Peru, and we got to see more sacred sites. We got to visit Nazca to see the Nazca lines. We saw the condors in Arequipa. After 10 more days in Peru, we made our way to Mexico City. Had a full 3 days to like really enjoy the city life, and just really got a taste of Mexico City. It was I was just overwhelmed with how much like culture was around. Teotihuacan. We got to fly the drone and see the pyramids, and I got to see an old friend from my yoga teacher training and got to try cryo for my first time. That was super awesome. Thank you again, Fabian. And then we came back to Hawaii, the beautiful big island of Hawaii, and we took a lot of days to just kind of rest from all the action-packed, non-stop craziness that we were going through. And then we took a day and we met up with one of our old friends, Kayla, from the Ayahuasca Healing Center in Washington. And then the last couple of days have just been super action-packed. We went and saw the manta rays during the day, and then during the night, the coral reefs. It's just been so many beautiful experiences, and going up to Mauna Kea yesterday, I just feel so blessed to be able to have experienced and seen so much the past few weeks. It's been so awesome. I think that was way more than 3 minutes, but I'm gonna quickly go over my mental trip of this experience. The biggest thing that I really learned during all of this travel and just non-stop going and really not really getting a chance to take a breath is that it's really important to be present in your life. This is from my experience, just constantly thinking of things that are going on in the future, yesterday, 10 years from now, 10 years in the past, just like that clouds our mind from being in the power of now. I don't want to sound too much like a hippie, but being in gratitude is one of the most important things in living a very fruitful life. And I found myself definitely falling out of gratitude many times on this trip, and it was so confusing because I would be at this beautiful place and something within myself would feel, I don't know, I don't want to say discontentment, but just not positive. And the core of it was that I wasn't feeling grateful for everything that I had. Feeling grateful leads to feeling abundant. Then you express yourself in that way, and it makes life a much more enjoyable experience. A quick thank you to Mark and Ishika for being such incredible hosts and taking me along on this beautiful, incredible, intense, non-stop, delicious journey that we were on together. I feel so much gratitude for you guys, and I just want to say thank you again. I'm really excited for the world to see the videos that we created, and I can't wait till we do the next trip. It's going to be so much fun. All right, I think that's about it. I think that was a quick 6 minutes. I'm heading back to Washington today because my sister is getting married in a couple days, and my whole family is going to be in town. I'm so excited to be in Washington. The journey continues. I love you guys. Namaste. And I'll see you in the next one.
Keep safe forever.